All right, here is JASMY JasmyCoin. This is currently at 20.8 cents, and that is down 25% today. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Alright, here's OCGN Ocugen. This finishes at $12.73 today, and that is down 18.76%. And in the aftermarket, still tanking. It broke 12, it's down to 11.77 now. Oh my god. So yeah, today was the big day. Today was the Catalyst WHO, World Health Organization, decision day. They actually got approved for emergency use, which is great PR, very positive. But the stock goes timber, down 19% in the regular market and down even more in the post market here. So if you guys have been watching the past few shows, I called it, guys. I said it was going to top out at 16, maybe a little more than 16. So I was a little wrong on that. It hit 17.50. But yeah, I said it shouldn't go really too much further than 16. And then I predicted it would pull back very hard, whether it got approved or denied. Didn't matter. I said if it got approved, there should be some pretty healthy pullback. And if it gets denied, it's going to go straight timber. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. And yeah, so it got approved and it's going timber. I did not think it would pull back this hard, to be honest, guys. In one day, this is nuts. But yeah, I called it. I said it's going to be a sell the news event, and long and behold, sell the news event. Sorry to everyone who lost money, but, this is a learning lesson. When a big upcoming catalyst is coming up, most of the time it's going to sell off. I know it's counterintuitive. You think it's going to moon because big event, big catalyst, but no. The experienced traders understand that the newbies are loading up for the catalyst, so they unload it right before you can. So, yeah. Anyway, rambling a little bit, but I called it, sell the news event, and that's what we get. So anyway, let's go ahead and analyze here. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of $12.95 and $12.55. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be $12.95, $13.60, $15.85, $17.50, and then the high of $18.77. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be $12.55, $12.05, $11.35, $10.85, $10.25, $9.90, $9.60, $9.25, $8.95, $8.60, $8.30, $7.75, $7.40, $7, $6.65, $6.40, $6, and then $5.25. And there is support below $5.25, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Should not be too relevant. So right now at this current price, $12.73, the channels to the upside and the downside are decently sized. So expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks $13.60 to the upside, the channels start to open up and get real wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks $13.60. RSI is currently at 63, so no longer in overbought and overvalued territory, but still above average, so be careful, guys. And this did 205 million in volume today, very significant volume, so this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Alright, guys, so again, if you watch the previous shows, I predicted this would come back to 11 to form the handle here, in this cup and handle. And right now in the aftermarket, we're at 11.50. So it's coming back down to 11. So I was right on the upside, and it appears like I'm right so far to the downside. But yeah, honestly, at this point, a little difficult to tell where this is going to go. This price action was crazy. I did not think it would pull back this hard in one day. But I'm going to stick to what I said originally, and that is I think this is going to pull back and consolidate around $11. And it'll probably trade around 11 for a little bit. It'll consolidate, and eventually it should break out again if this is in fact a cup and handle, which it sure looks like it. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that just yet. There probably is still more room to the downside. Can't say how much, But if you were to go long here, you're probably buying into a falling knife, and you're probably going to end up holding some bags. So I wouldn't go long just yet. I would hold off to 11 or lower. Honestly, you should just probably watch the price action, see when this starts to catch some support, when it starts to bottom out, and then come in and buy the dip when it starts to bottom out and reverse. I think it's going to consolidate around 11, but you never know. It may go much lower. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like an okay play, decent play. I mean, you already missed out on the fat tendies. You should have did it this morning. At 1273, there is still a decent amount of downside potential here. Probably at least 10%. Maybe not 10% anymore because it's at 1160 in the aftermarket here. But yeah, not the best play. Not the most tendies in the world, but you should be able to get at least 10%. So personally, I probably wouldn't go for it because that's just not enough money for the risk you're exposing yourself to. But if you guys want to go for it, then I can support it. But I'll just say, I think you should cover around 11. You know, don't get too gritty with this one. If you're going to go short, make your tendies get out real fast. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in this stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is OCGN Ocugen. Alright, here is JASMY JasmyCoin. This is currently at 20.8 cents. And that is down 25% today. Alright, so this one has been trending the past couple of days. Really came out of nowhere. But the apes on StockTwits are all over it. There was very strong momentum. And today, we are finally getting some pullback here. If you guys recall, yesterday I said this does look very bearish. But I wasn't too confident in saying it would go down. Because you never know with these meme coins. So there really wasn't any news to justify this price action. Just seems like a bunch of profit taking, panic selling, and shorting. So not much else to say. Let's go ahead and analyze here. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 35 cents and 18.77 cents. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 27.93 cents. 35 cents, which is the all-time high. And then if it breaks that, then it's on to uncharted territory. And the market will decide for itself what this coin is worth. Now, if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 18.77 cents, 17.03 cents, 12.13 cents, 11.31 cents, 10.09 cents, 9.27 cents, 7.5 cents, 6.14 cents, and then the low of 4.78 cents. So right now, at this current price, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So expect a significant amount of price action either way this goes. The RSI is currently at 69. Nice. So just barely out of overvalued and overbought territory. So be careful, guys. And this did 810 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. So yesterday I said it's a little difficult to tell where this is going to go in the short term, but I did say it looks bearish. So today it's still a little difficult to tell where this is going to go, but I'm going to stick to what I said. And that is, this looks bearish short term. Not nearly as bearish as yesterday, but it still looks bearish. It should keep pulling back in the short term here, in my opinion. Not financial advice. RSI is still pretty high. High volume. So not super bearish, but slightly bearish. I still think there is room to give here on the downside. But yeah, honestly, guys, at this point, this is more like a gamble than an investment. Either way you go, long or short, you got to make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. So personally, I would recommend staying away from this altogether and just observe the price action. I would say if this pulls back to at least 12.2 cents, that would be a pretty good entry for going long. And if it pulls back further than that, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. And if this goes to the upside back to 35 cents, the high, then I think that would be a good entry for going short. Like I said, this is a gamble right now, so I think the best option would be to observe the price action, then come in and make a move once we get a better idea of how this is trading. But if you guys want to gamble, then I'm not opposed to that. Just understand it's very high risk and high reward. So, yeah, I just think it's too risky. I personally wouldn't do that. But if you guys want to gamble, then I can support that as long as you understand that you're gambling. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in this coin today. And good luck to everyone in this coin and to everyone looking to take a position. This is JSMY JasmyCoin. So here is BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. This finishes at $19.30 today. That is up 15.22%. So this is a low-key meme stock, not as popular as some of the other meme stocks. But yeah, yesterday we had some major PR for this, so let's check it out. So apparently they have a partnership with Uber now. You can order Bed Bath & Beyond products through Uber. Interesting. They also have a partnership with Kroger. They also announced a $1 billion buyback program over the next 3 years. That is really big, very bullish. Telsey Advisory Group upgrades their price target to $22. UBS upgrades to $20. So yeah, major news. We have Kroger and Uber partnerships, $1 billion buyback program, and price upgrades. So a lot of bullish stuff going on for this stock yesterday. The stock opened at over $25 and pulled back very hard today to $19.30, but still up 15.22%. Still a major day for this stock. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we do have a gap up today at around 1685-ish. So that is currently a bearish indicator that is telling us the stock should come back down to 1685 to fill that gap. Might happen in the short term. Now this also looks like a possible cup and handle, although it's a very ugly cup. Yeah, it looks like the top of the cup could be 44, 35, or 30, and it appears the bottom is around 1340. So that would currently be a bullish indicator because that is telling us the stock can come back up to one of those tops to fill it. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 1955 and 1890. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 1955, 2055, 2160, 2280, 24, 2530, 2640, 2725, 2810, 2920, 3030, 3170, 3320, 34, 3505, 3690, 3830, 4120, 4395, 4770, 4965, and then the high of 5390. Now, if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 1890, 18, 1675, 1565, 1490, and then the low of 1380. So right now at this current price, 1930, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 35 to the upside, the channels start to open up and get wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 35. RSI is currently at 64. So above average there, but nothing to be concerned about just yet. And this did 103 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. So for this one, it appears like in the short term, this looks bearish. I think it's going to come back to 1685, like I said, to fill this gap. And then from there, I would expect it to be bullish. Because it really can't go too much lower. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that just yet. I would recommend holding off to at least 1685. I think that would be an excellent entry. And if it goes lower than that, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. This really should not go too much lower than 1685. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a pretty decent play. From 19 down to 1685. That's a little over 15%, decent money there. Not the greatest, but some decent tendies to be made to the downside. And I don't think it's too risky. So going short here would probably be a low risk, medium reward play, I would say. So again, not the most tendies in the world, but it's fairly safe. So I would support going short here. But please just cover as soon as the gap fills, Don't hold this for that long on the short side. As soon as the gap fills, get out of there. Take your tendies and get out. So congratulations to everyone who made money in this stock today. If you're still up, consider taking profits. Not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.